Scorpio. Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading, and it's also timeless. Hello. Thank you for being here, and if you are returning, thank you for coming back. It means the world to me that you would trust me with your time and your ear. So I am here to read for your highest good and your highest outcome, and it is my pleasure to do so, Scorpio. So thank you. I have several decks here, and I think we'll go ahead and jump right in. I don't know where I'm going just yet, but yes, indeed. Welcome to your beautiful weekly reading that is also timeless. Let me just move my things around here. La, 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 la. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, we are going to start with this Wild Unknown Pocket Edition, which I don't think we've used much over the time that we've spent together, dear Scorpio. So we're going to get right into it now. 3 cards for general energy. We will clarify using something and then get 3 cards of potential outcome, as is our custom around here. We are kicking off the reading with the Knight of Pentacles, it would appear. And, okay, Knight of Pentacles or Son of Pentacles. There's an opportunity coming in for you, Scorpio. It's not very, it's not something that's fully hashed out yet. Something that needs to be thought over and sort of worked with. The Four of Swords here that also came out is the card of rest and recovery after a setback, but also a time to gain insight. You can see the Lamb has like the sun sort of glowing in the third eye. There's something, I feel like during a down period, there's been a lot of thinking about how to proceed into the next step, materially in some way. And then we have the Page of Cups, or the Daughter of Cups. Yeah, and I think you've actually spent some time kind of dreaming about this stuff, contemplating and reflecting and strategizing while you're in this recovery mode from the setbacks. And then you've also been dreaming about what you'd actually like. You know, the Page of Cups is a card of manifestation, but it's a playful manifestation. It's a bit fun and light energy, but it is about your manifestations. So you kind of have, these two are interesting bedfellows, whatever you call it, in that there's very practical strategy here. The Pentacle is eclipsing the moon, so is it eclipsing? I would call that a moon. I don't believe that is a sun eclipse, because sun eclipses are depicted differently in this deck. It's a moon. The Pentacle is eclipsing the moon, which is literally like, the moon is sort of a reflection of your desires and hopes and dreams and things like that. It is feminine. It's the feminine energy, which is you're seeing here. It's being eclipsed a bit by some practical thought processes with the Pentacles. So there's some I suppose the potential setback here would be something of fear, but I do feel like there's something coming together where careful thinking and plotting is going to be the key to moving forward in a situation, and it is something that you really want. So I feel like you're aiming higher, Scorpio. You're definitely aiming for something new here. I do think it's something very positive. Like I said, there's kind of that third eye being represented by the sun is sort of a big aha moment, which I like. I like that very much. Underlying the deck right now is the Five of Wands. And this Five of Wands, you can see how all the straight lines between these wands, right? It's scattered energy. It just means that there's been a bit of a lack of ability to focus fully on what you're trying to accomplish, because there's a lot of, it's scattered. It's been hard to focus. I think you've been learning how to do that. With the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like there's something about this that's helping you figure out how to connect the dots between your scattered thoughts. Connect the dots between your scattered thoughts. Wow. Could that be the title of the video? Who knows? We'll keep going and find out. It doesn't rhyme, though, and I am also a scattered, thoughted person. Thoughted person. Heaven help us. Heaven help us. Anyway, I think the thing that is encouraging about this, even though it is sort of scattered, like energy going out but not getting much return because it's here and there and everywhere and not focused, is that the straight lines between each wand are sort of implying that there is an attempt to sort of bring it together, you know? So that's what I mean by saying, when I say that you're working this out. I feel like you're figuring out how to work with those energies respectively and move forward. So let's go ahead and clarify. I think we're going to use Cosmic Tarot to clarify to clarify the read here. Sorry, it's a Mercury retrograde, and I am a bit out of sorts with my communication skills, so don't mind me. But anyway, we'll get 3 cards for each card to clarify, Scorpio. Using the Cosmic Tarot, what do we need to know about the Knight of Pentacles? What do we need to know about the Son of Pentacles? What does Scorpio need to know about the Son of Pentacles? What does Scorpio need to know about the Son of Pentacles? Oh, hello. All right, let's get into it. King of Pentacles. There's a call to practicality. You're learning this. I feel like, Scorpio, you're learning this energy right now. You're going to learn mastery over your material world in some sense. We have the 3 of Pentacles. This is a collaborative energy. Somebody's meant to do this with you. A business partner, that kind of thing. Or it could just be that I'm getting the idea of subcontractors. So if you have some specific thing in mind that you're plotting out, it could be about subcontractors or hiring out certain tasks or certain jobs. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of, setback, feeling left out in the cold. It's a card of fear of loss. It's worry. It's worry. This is a scary enterprise. It's a scary enterprise. 10 of Wands underlies the deck, and that is literally about the burdens that need to be released. I think you're kind of figuring out that worrying about Pentacles, worrying about your material circumstances is sort of a fruitless endeavor. Like, strategy is good, worrying is bad. Okay, if I may be so binary about it. Strategy is good, worrying is bad. I think you are releasing the burden of worry here. The 10 of Wands is about releasing that burden. I like that they put Saturn up here. Saturn is a planet of restriction and inhibition. Saturn is a interesting one for sure. And to be honest, I can't remember where exactly it's at right now, but there's a workaround. Saturn is saying, no, you can't do that. Jupiter is saying, yes, you can, and there's a workaround. And it's sort of the thing is, with all of the things that are going around right now and going on right now, this energy of fear is just permeated everything. Many people are, if they're not in a really, really good place, they tend to have some fear right now. And I think that's something that you're figuring out you don't have to do anymore, because strategy trumps fear all the time. There's definitely a right and wrong way to go about these things. We're clarifying the 4 of Swords now, and we do have the Hermit that came out first. The Hermit is a card of deep introspection while healing. So really, the 4 of Swords and the Hermit are really symbiotic cards, in my opinion. They almost have they have the same energy, but the 4 of Swords, maybe to a smaller extent, it is part of the minor arcana. So it's not meant to be as major of a cycle in life, but I do feel like having it emphasized by the Hermit is really saying that if you're in a setback right now, the inner work is there and waiting for you, and that is that strategy. Like I said, strategy over fear. We have Judgment. Judgment is the last card before the World, which is the end of the major arcana. And a major arcana is a major life cycle, Scorpio. This is really like people are popping out of their graves here. They're popping out of the dirt, and the trumpets are being sounded from the heavens. It's a depiction of the rapture that is in the Christian Bible. Okay, so yeah, the people are waking up and recognizing that they don't have to sleep in a box. They don't have to live in a box. It's like people coming out of their coffins is really like removing them from the confines of their perceived environment. I feel like those two cards together, the Hermit and Judgment, is very, very interesting. That was underlying. Let me put that back. Very interesting to me. We need one more card, though, for you, Scorpio, so I'm going to go ahead and give this another shuffle. 3 shuffles if nothing pops. Okay. All right, and we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy, but it's also Scorpio. You are a water sign, of course. This queen is nurturing, motherly, very much about care and concern and genuine compassion for other people. So we have compassion here. Underlying the deck is the Queen of Swords, and this is a card of clarity. This is a card of perception. Like underlying the deck here is you're seeing things as they are. That introspection with the Hermit and Judgment are all about, literally all about like recognizing the fact that you don't have to be confined in a box. And the Queen of Swords energy is actualizing that in a sense. Like you do see it. You're like, oh, here's how I've been taken advantage of. Here's how this isn't just or fair. And here's how I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. I think something about this has to do with some sort of nurturing energy with the Queen of Cups. Like I kind of think that maybe this idea you have or this opportunity you're considering has something to do with care for others. Could be something in hospitality, in the realm of hospitality, which would be pretty interesting. But I do think that you've seen something very clearly, Scorpio. The writing's been on the wall for you. The writing's been on the wall for you. And you've definitely taken steps to figure out how to proceed, right? I don't know what happened in the past, but it feels like past energy had some elements of setback or disappointment, and I feel like you're choosing to empower yourself rather than remain in fear of loss of some kind. I feel like you're empowering yourself. And you're learning compassion at the same time. So if it's not a specifically career thing that you want to do that involves hospitality, it may be something else where it just has to do with your disposition as a person. You're learning compassion for others, Scorpio, in a new way. So let's get some clarification on this. Page of Cups for you, the Daughter of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Daughter of Cups in this deck. It feels like art to me too. There's something about there's a fun side or a playful side to this creative energy. So it's a creative energy and a manifestation energy, but a very creative one in the sense that it's also fun. It's fun and light, and maybe involves something to do with your artistic expression. We do have the 3 of Wands here. Mind, body, and spirit are aligned to begin this process, this major journey. There's the flowers on the ground are a lotus, it looks like. Kind of interesting they're on dry ground. That's very interesting to me, the lotus and the sort of desert floor juxtaposition. It's sort of the emotional energy. The lotus is being usually associated with the water signs. It's sort of something about the emotional energy that is sustaining this time in this passionate energy. Fire, the wands being fire, being about passion, and there's something balanced there. We have the 5 of Swords. There definitely was some. This one has the lily's kind of stabbed. Each sword is in one of those. That's interesting to me. and you're laying out there. There's water in the distance, though. On the back of this card, it looks like a dry desert, but then there's water. There's a sea over there, just over the horizon right there. It's not even over the horizon, it's on the horizon, but the sea is right there. So the water is there. The water's there. It's also, it's a card of conflicts leading to separations. So arguments leading to separations with people. It's communication and mental energy, the swords. Mentally, something has sort of come to an end in your mind. I think you're recognizing that. And then our final card here is the moon. This is about your hopes and dreams and your fears and all of those things, right? So, again, something you're dreaming of. I think you've decided to put the Five of Swords, that ending. It feels like you've put something behind you that you needed to put behind you in order to pursue the things that you're truly dreaming of. The things that you truly want. You're putting the fear behind you. But also, it could be directly attached to, normally it would be other people. There's like there's three people in the traditional card. This one is an individual kind of laying on a pentagram, basically. They're laying on the pentagram, which is the 4 elements plus spirit. And I think there's some aspect of defeat here, but it's a renewal at the same time. It's allowing you to go after this. These flowers, these blossoming ideas have been sort of put to rest. But these ones haven't. These 3 have not. And that's key, because I think the previous ideas you had were associated with something a little more secure or practical. And it's like now you're maybe trusting the idea of going after something a little more akin to what truly makes your heart sing, but it's also it subsequently is more ballsy. Or just brave. Let me just call it brave. It's slang. Don't mind me. Anyway, and then the moon, like I said, it's something you truly want. So, what is underlying here? I don't even know. Oh, it's the 9 of Cups. It's happiness, it's bliss, it's harmony, it's contentment within oneself, and enjoying. And traditionally, the 9 of Cups is a very strong energy of an individual. It's one person sitting there with their 9 cups. This 9 of Cups, however, has 2 people. It's got a lovely couple there. I kind of feel as if, to me, it feels like this woman is sort of imagining or dreaming of this person in a way. Like it's part of the manifestation energy. And we are clarifying the Page of Cups, or the Daughter of Cups here, and I do think it's part of the manifestation is that partner to go through life with, but it's not yet arrived. It's just part of it. You're setting I feel like you're doing these bold steps and actually trying something new in your life out that is going to bring you all of this happiness, but it's also something that you're hoping will set the stage for maybe a partnership or a romantic partner to come into your life. It could be a partnership in your business as well. If this is about your career, you may find that somebody you're working with may show up. When you're doing your thing, it's like the 9 of Cups, again, being more individualistic traditionally. It's like when you're happy and you're doing your thing, that's when people show up. It's not when you're looking for them. It's when you're paying attention to yourself, typically. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Mr. Person or Mrs. Person, not Mrs., Miss Person, let me clarify that, or whoever, comes out of the woodwork, and you just have this connection. If you're looking for it, if you're craving it, if you're thirsty, that's when it doesn't tend to show. But I feel like somebody there's a potential that somebody's going to just sort of come out of the woodwork as you get this thing figured out and dialed in. We're going to go ahead and take a outcome for you, Scorpio, and I think we're going to go ahead and use Baroque Tarot, the Baroque, beautiful Baroque here. Temperance is on the bottom right now. Lovely. I love that. Temperance is a great card. Balance of your passion and emotion with your logic and reason and practicality. So a call to balancing those energies, which is kind of really kind of alludes to an emperor empress sort of vibe as well. And I like in the traditional deck the temperance card. The angel is pouring one cup into another cup, and no water is lost. So it can also be about a bit of a soulmate energy as well. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this right now. I feel like it does, though, because I'm just going for it, as I do. We have 3 cards here, so let's get into it. Okay. Our potential outcome. We're kicking it off with the devil. Oh no. The devil. It's okay. Don't panic. This could be Capricorn energy. It's also an emphasis on the material world. So there could be it is clarifying this outcome line is over the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So it is most of this practicality. It's all Pentacles, actually. 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. It's all Pentacles. That's very material. It's the 3D realm. Health, wealth, and security. There could be an emphasis on this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. There's a call to be mindful, though. Don't get too attached to the material realm. Don't forsake your spiritual health for the material gain, and also can represent certain attachments. So just be mindful of it. We do have the 9 of Cups here. It's a card of happiness. Again, very happy, and like I was saying, a very individualistic energy here. There's something, I feel like there's a lot of contentment available to you here. And then our other card is the Hermit, which I believe was the middle card. So I went out of order there. The Hermit is, again, come up twice. So the Hermit is about doing that inner work. The key to getting from this energy of attached to the old system and being a little bit in fear and getting over to this happiness is to do the inner work, is to introspect and contemplate what you're doing. So seeing this kind of energy sort of re-emphasized in the reading as the outcome is just telling me that I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like some of you are definitely going to do this. You're taking this advice and you're going to do the inner work. So your outcome is that you're going to start this process, I would say. Underlying the deck is the is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the time for strategy, right? It's exactly where we started the reading, and it's where we're ending the reading. You're thinking about this very, very carefully. Scorpio, if I could sum this up, I feel like many of you are learning something about a discipline or a responsibility in your life. I want to say responsibility, but discipline is really more the correct term. In managing your financial situation and also figuring out what it is you actually are looking to do in life. Some of you may be really lost currently. You might be at a crossroads with your career stuff, and there's some fear there, like I said, but the strategy is the way to go over the fear, and that will occur. You will overcome the fear or the attachment or the fear of letting go of something by doing this inner work with the Hermit card, and you will find your happiness. 9 of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful energy. So Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated, and I hope this was helpful. If it is, and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Of course, hit the like button if you like the video. It helps. It encourages me to keep going. And more importantly, though, best of luck with this energy. I hope you have a beautiful week. And when life hands you lemons, figure out how you can capitalize on those lemons. Maybe it's a lemonade stand. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I think you're meant to find out, though, Scorpio. So until next time, take care and have a beautiful week.